Welcome to the OnCore Esports Invitational. Join us Saturday, May 8th for a round of golf and giveaways galore. Doors to the Strong Museum open at 10 a.m. Eastern. Or catch it live on Twitch.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the OnCore Esports Invitational, hosted by us over here at Great Lakes Gaming. I am Derek, along with my great friend Kevin. How are you doing today, Kev?
I'm doing good, man. I mean, this is our first and hopefully first of many casting golf for once, right? We're going to be playing some PGA Tour 2K21, and I mean, not us specifically, but
No.
the rest of the crew are at the Strong Museum of Play in Rochester, New York, and this is our in-person event, which I mean, we partnered with OnCore Golf to bring you some fantastic gameplay.
Yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting. Kind of like the first time pretty much any of this has really happened. But
Hmm.
I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, this is something that we all wait for, right? Especially because of COVID and you know all the closures of a lot of things. But I mean, for those that don't know, Encore Golf, I mean, they make world premiere golf balls. Okay, so they are based in Buffalo, and they're base leader in innovative golf ball design. So right now, I mean, I think there's going to be a couple of giveaways here. There's going to be 4 giveaways, one for each round of gameplay, and on top of that, there's 2 giveaways for the in-person attendees, 2 for online. So out of the 4, if you type exclamation mark Encore in chat, you can find out more information about it.
Yeah. Apparently my mic's having a bit of an issue, so I'm just trying to make sure it's okay to keep going here, Kev. So I don't want to I don't really want to jump all over this and start talking about how amazing this opportunity is.
Hmm.
But I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me at home, and that even you can hear me, Kevin, because if you can't hear
Yeah.
me, then we're not going to have a great day. But we are going to get into the first match, everybody, and I'm super excited to get into this, as we have 4 golfers already up and running. And basically the way that this is going to work is we're going to be able to hop over to each individual as they play, and we'll be able to bring live scores as they progress through the round. So it's a little bit different than what you're normally used to watching on TV, and being able to jump back and forth. But we're going to try to bring this as fast and as I guess as accurately as we can, as it's
Hmm.
going to be 4 complete rounds of golf, and each match is a little bit different.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, it looks like Matt is already on the 3rd hole here, ready to tee off,
He's
and
already on 3. Holy smokes.
yeah, he's just going at it, and I mean, this is a big drive here, hopefully landing on the fairway, but it doesn't look like. Oh, actually, it
Wow,
gets that
what a
friendly
bounce.
bounce.
Little member bounce there for him. And he's still even. So a second shot here on the par 5, and yeah, still even. So that means the first 2 holes that he's at least maybe birdied, or and then bogeyed, or maybe he's just parred all the way through. We don't really know exactly.
Yeah.
But it does sound like Matt's going pretty good here, and so is what do we have here? We have Evan and we have Andrew just getting ready to tee off. And yeah,
Mhm.
Matt and Kevin is playing. What hole is he on?
Looks like he's on the 1st, and he's gonna attempt at a birdie here.
Oh, here we go.
Um, and with a little bit of lag, and looks like Evan has started off as well. So I mean,
Yeah.
everyone is kind of going for it, but look at Matt right now. A potential eagle if he tries to play aggressive here, or he just might play it safe and just go for the birdie.
Go for the bird, and then you're just one under
Yeah.
through four. So that's a pretty good start, I think.
Yeah, I mean he's even throughout the first three or first two so far, right? So he's really got nothing to lose. Oh, but that if he played that a little bit more aggressively, I think he could have hit that eagle.
Yeah, beautiful little checkup there, and a nice little putt for bird. Shouldn't be a bit of an issue here. 4 feet, just a little tap in, and away he goes. So Matt
Hmm.
one under, and yeah, so Matt one under, and Evans playing very aggressive. He's already went for, I believe he was going for an eagle opportunity there, but now just gonna be chipping for a bird.
Yeah. And Matt, I mean, being at the fourth hole at a -1 right now. So I mean, it's not bad. It really depends on how the other players are kind of going for it at this moment. But I mean, everyone seems to be taking it relatively safe, more of a safe approach. But look at Evan right now hitting that birdie. And
Yes,
I think
sir.
that's still is that the second hole now? Or no, that's the third one. So he's at -1 entering the fourth as well. So relatively even compared to Matt. Probably the same, I guess, overall approach so
Yeah,
far. And I mean, Kevin and Andrew still on the second hole, I believe.
yeah. Andrew here, shot number two on the second hole. Just a nice little approach that's gonna be hit here, and just up a little bit short, but that's not going to be too bad. He'll be able to check up here and should be able to get away with par on this hole for Andrew.
Ooh, that was a very close chip from Matt, but it puts him in a good position for that par. And it looks as if Kevin just starting off the third hole here
Yes,
with
yes.
the drive. So
Matt's just flying here, just pushing all the way through, and we are going to be able to hop on here, and we do see that beautiful par there. It's still a one under for Evan as well. So Evan and Matt both even, and Andrew and Kevin even as well on the back.
mhm.
So two, yeah, one down here for Evan and one down for Matt.
And is this Evan that we're following right now?
I believe so.
Okay, so I mean, starting off with a good drive here. Hopefully stays on the fairway, but it looks like it might just land into the rough. And oh, does the
Oh
tree block him in the situation? No, he's
no,
clear.
no, he's fine. He has a 6 iron in hand here. Uh, Shot number two, probably about yeah, probably about a 6 iron. He is gonna go with the seven here. 13 mile an
Hmm.
hour wind, and he's just gonna go for this. Little bit of a stinger.
Ooh, the curve is a little bit too much, and the power is way bit too much.
Yeah,
As
the wind did play a factor. I didn't think it was going to.
yeah, I mean, just because it's on easy mode, Derek, it doesn't mean the
Doesn't mean
win
it's always easy.
doesn't exist.
That's exactly it. So Cavan here, going for a bird to bring this back to even. Kind of needs this putt here so that they don't start running away. And he does make it 6 foot birdie putt there. And he did hit a bogey earlier in the round, so that's going to bring him back to even par.
Yeah, and I mean, Matt right now, I believe, is the player in the lead at this particular moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or actually, no, he's still tied with Evan. But Evan here sitting on a bogey here, and luckily he makes it. But he's gonna go ahead and jump right back to even, while Matt maintains his -1 lead right now, one stroke under par. And now I think he's entering the sixth hole, ready to tee off with the 3 wood. It looks like he's gonna go with. I would probably just go with the driver. Yeah, there you go. Play that a little bit more aggressive and just send it.
Yeah, and Matt, Matt, I think he's still one hole ahead. Oh no, Matt and Evan are on the exact same hole, so maybe they're riding in the same golf cart together. But
They could be.
Yeah, that's
It
exactly
could be.
it. And yeah, it does look like both have hit a both beautiful tee shots here, and it's going to be a little bit different to see how they're going to be able to play this shot here because of how strong Evan played the last shot, and he is going to come up just short here. That 13-mile-an-hour wind into them is going to play a factor, and
Oh.
both players the exact same shot,
I are we sure they didn't just duplicate
right?
and add a little bit of a delay?
They're playing cart golf.
Uh, but I mean, let's see if they could chip it in. Oh, but look at Matt's shot. It
Oh,
just near misses.
look at this! Look at Evans
Evan
as well.
too. I think
They're
they're playing the same game
they're
here.
playing cart golf is exactly what they're doing.
I mean, they're wearing the same clothes.
Dropped.
They both get it at the same time. I don't know. Is this a race to see who has the better score or who can complete it faster?
Yeah, right. That's exactly what we're going with here. Uh, so Andrew and Kevin now. Perfect. So now we're going to be hopping right over to the full screen of Evan.
Ooh.
Oh,
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 I
fortunate
mean,
bounce. Yeah, fortunate bounce.
fortunate bounce. Yeah, I thought it was gonna land directly in that rough, but for some reason it just did bounce back. So not bad, I would say.
Changing his shot selection here. Going to be going with
Oh,
not that one.
not the 3 wood.
Not the 3 wood. Power drive.
Into the crowd.
So this is where it's going to be a little bit difficult because he is in between shots. And no, look at this. We even get player cameras of Evan. So we get to see the intensity on the face of the players. I love this.
Hmm.
And now, okay, so he's in between clubs here. So the gap wedge can be used. So this is going to be a pitch gap wedge, and it does work out for him there. So great shot selection, and hopefully the other players he's playing with don't get to see that because him and one other player were almost identical all the way through.
Yeah, I believe it was Matt.
Yes, it was. It was Matt. Sorry, I wanted to say Kevin, but it wasn't Kevin.
Yeah, I think Andrew and Kevin are playing their own type
Yeah,
of competition here as well.
they're cart golfing.
Yeah, I think they're both probably on the same hole as well. But look at that, Matt entering that eighth hole, still at a -1, and I believe Evan has caught up again. So they are tied entering this eighth, and it is going to be a par 3 here. So instantly they're going to be able to get on that green if they play it right.
D-
Now, it's a very good opportunity to hit a birdie. However, they really have to hit this driver or this opening tee off
Oh
well
my goodness, what
to
a putt.
position it.
Oh, Matt almost
Oh,
makes this putt. He's like an inch away here, and this will be another par for Matt. But beautiful, beautiful putt just to be a tap in there. And what what a shot that was.
yeah, and he's still able to secure par on that hole. So
Yes.
really well done there. Um, now entering the ninth, it's going to be a par 4. So if he plays a little bit aggressive here, he can make things happen. I think we're going to jump right back
This is Evan.
to Evan for the par to keep things tied,
And he
and
makes
he
it.
gets it.
Great putt. Great putt. And look at Matt. Matt has
Oh,
elected to go with the driver instead of the 3 wood there. And this might work out just perfectly as he is just behind this tree. But I really don't think that the tree is going to be that much of a factor in this shot as
I
it's
think the
just,
win.
yes,
I think
the
here's the
wind will
win.
push. You are correct. Oh,
Evan hitting a couple of people along the way
that's okay. They're
before
just
they clear
virtual
out.
people. I'm interested to see this shot here.
I
And
think I
go
think it
ahead.
could go well.
But yeah, and you see the tree didn't affect it at all. It was the wind though, like you were saying, and
Yeah.
he still needed to push that far more left, but still a beautiful shot. And this is still for Bird here, so he might be able to, if he drops this, be 2 under through 9.
Yeah, it looks like a very
Makeable putt.
conservative putt, and hey, two
Wh-
under.
Why not?
That's the
Why
way you
not?
want to get it.
And that's how you want to start this, go through the front 9 here. He definitely made that happen, and -2 now through the front.
Yeah, and I mean, we're getting a little bit of a lead compared to Evan, and I wonder if Evan's going to be able to catch up here. As you can see, Matt and his cam um, trying to pull ahead even more.
Yeah, so Matt, beautiful shot there, beautiful tee shot. He is in the light rough, but it still shouldn't matter. The ball should be able just to pop right through here. He almost gets hit by the ball there, but but and then you know what though? That's Evan following him very closely. Actually, that might be Andrew.
Maybe.
Oh boy, what a shot for Evan there. Unfortunately, just released a bit too much and just kind of went. But you know what? Evan and Matt here are just kind of playing back and forth golf, and Andrew here putting together a beautiful front 9 as he's -1 now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I mean, right now it seems like they're getting really
Oh,
close, and Evan able to put that in to
what a putt!
secure the par. But look at Matt here, needing this par to maintain his score. Otherwise, I mean, relatively simple enough.
Not a doubt in his mind. Not a doubt in his mind. And Evan here shanks it left. This might not be great. Hold on. He does have quite a bit of a putt here for Evan.
Oh, Andrew just went on that bogey and now is
No.
back to that even score. So right now, Matt is the player to catch up to. It's still very doable for
Oh.
every single player. There's no wide open lead here for Matt. But what Matt needs to do right now is either
Oh.
secure or continue to play consistent and maintain his two under.
So Matt there just pretty much clockwork, just pop that in there. Good, beautiful par. And let's hop right over here to Kevin. And he is on the 9th hole, second shot. Going to be looking to see if he if he can
Oh,
make it over this water. He is in the heavy rough though, so this is going to come out very very quick, and it does do just that. This might scoot right over the green. Just not a lot of spin, right? Just
hmm.
fires it right out. And yes, that's exactly what happened here. But Cavan is able here to get this close and get out of the front 9 here, just being +1. So it's not a bad start for Cavan either.
It definitely isn't. And I mean, if he chooses to attack this a little bit more aggressively, he could attempt to go for the birdie. But at the least, I mean, get it close to the pin. Oh, in which he does.
Oh,
Oh, and it just misses.
that was close. That was very, very close.
That was
But
close. I mean, that was the right play in my opinion. Trying to attack it, trying
yeah,
to, even out after the first 9. But hey, nonetheless, he's still able to par that hole and continue on to the back 9.
somebody's got to try to figure out how to catch up to this Matt gentleman because he's -3. That was another birdie on the 12th. So coming
Yeah.
into the 13th here, just going to try to spank this drive as far as he possibly can. And he does get a fortunate bounce. So now, second shot on the par 4 13, Matt -3. Going to be trying to attack this and get this as close as he possibly can and try to extend this lead to 4.
Yeah, I think he has a very good opportunity here. And on top of that, I mean, it should land close to the pin, in which it does, and it starts to slow down. So I think he has a very good opportunity here.
Just
to
yeah, go
potentially
ahead.
even get another birdie, I would say.
Yeah. Evan just putted in his par or his birdie putt on 13. Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
so yeah, so Evan is now -1 as well.
Hmm.
And Matt is still -3. So bringing it back within two. And Kevin's camera here, seeing if he can do a nice little chip in here for a bird, which would be perfect for him to get this run starting.
Yeah, Kevin. Ooh, not enough power there, but does land it on the green. Still has the opportunity to hit par here, but he has to be careful with the angle as the slopes were a little bit faster. And I mean, he unfortunately has to go for bogey here.
And Matt's
Oh,
going to be able to
Matt.
make that putt. What a beautiful putt. And I believe that brings him to
-5.
-5. Yeah. So he did make the birdie on 13. And then he very quickly makes the birdie on 14 as well. So back to back birdies here for Matt.
Wow. I mean, right now, Evan is the sign of hope, but look at Andrew
Oh, what a putt.
with a long putt. And was that a birdie?
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
Oh,
So now from even to a -1. So everybody's kind of stepping it up a little bit here, but Matt kind of running away with it as a -5 now.
I think Matt's just coming into this tournament trying to outclass his opponents, but unfortunately, that drive was a little bit too strong. Does get it a little bit off the green there, but still relatively close. But look at Evan here. He has a potential for another birdie as long as he lines things up properly. And I wonder if he's going to be able to do it. The assist is coming out. He knows his angle is still far too much to the right, so he has to reposition here.
Yeah, the reposition is going to come out here. Matt makes the par putt, I believe that one was, and Evan just powers it right through the break. Unfortunate for him. Oh no, Matt Matt got another birdie. So Matt is definitely in
Oh,
control here. A lot of
and Evan.
power. Yeah. Did he make it?
Evan,
Oh
no,
no,
he went for the
double
bogey.
or double or a bogey. Yeah. So that's rough.
Matt, I mean, 2 holes remaining in a quite commanding lead. I don't think anyone's going to really catch up to him unless he somehow messes up. But if he keeps the
Andrew
consistent,
Andrew
I don't
just
know.
chipped in for an eagle.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that.
Andrew just chipped in for an eagle.
Welcome aboard, Andrew. Look at this. Look at this chip.
Oh,
And right now, I think this is Cavan.
Cavan for a birdie, I believe. That's exactly what
Yeah,
that was. And he makes
back
the
to
birdie.
even.
Back to even.
It's very possible. I mean, second
Yes,
place is currently up for grabs for anyone right now.
absolutely. And I believe this is Cavan here on the 13th. So he still has a little bit of work to do here.
Hmm.
And he can catch up. I mean, he's only on hole 13. So
Yeah, I think second place is honestly anyone's game here. I believe Matt has secured the first place. But look at Andrew at -3 now. And Evan. I mean, he's taking the lead from Evan here for second.
yep.
And I mean, they're on their 16th hole here, so and no, don't, I'm corrected. Evan's already on the 17th. So Andrew is technically ahead
Yeah.
as he has
Yeah.
another opportunity for birdie here. And he's a stroke ahead of Evan.
But just missing though.
Oh,
So it
still
is
has
gonna.
par though.
Yes, yes, he still has par, and it should. Oh my! Just
Oh, dicey.
it was so dicey, but he made it. So regardless, doesn't matter how the ball goes on the hole.
I mean, Kevin trying to mount some sort of a comeback here. Still sitting on even on his 13th hole. So he still has a huge opportunity here
Oh yeah, lots
to
of golf
climb
left.
back, as he did hit back-to-back birdies on the 11th and 12th hole. So I mean, despite being a par on the 13th, he still has this opportunity for a par 3 on the 14th hole to potentially hit a birdie.
Matt here on the 18th gonna be hitting his tee shot, and it will land on the fairway, I
Oh,
believe. Yes,
that's
it's a
good.
beautiful shot, and
If you see
it's
Kevin, he's on that green, going for that birdie.
gonna be setting up for this putt here. It's gonna go from right to left, and he
Ooh,
is gonna be able to make that putt. So birdie for Kevin, and now the run is about to start for this young gentleman.
yeah, as you see Matt going for birdie on the final hole. Unfortunately misses, but hey, he still has that par, right? He still has that par. He's sitting at -6. He's comfortable. And yeah, there you go.
There it is, -6. What a beautiful round. What a great start. He started off strong right away and didn't look back.
Yeah. But look at Andrew. Late game coming through. And I think he has Evan beat here. As Evan trying to go for that birdie, but it is quite far.
Oh,
Very close, however. Very close attempt. But he is going to have to settle for par here. But look at Andrew. He hit a bogey. And he still has a good amount of distance away. Can he finish it? He does. So Andrew gonna go ahead and finish, I think, 2 under.
yes, with the bogey, he would be finishing at 2 under. Matt is
No.
still securely in the lead at -6.
Yeah. And I mean, Gavin has nothing to lose at this point. He is currently tied with Evan at 1 under, I believe. But has the opportunity for birdie here to jump into the lead and potentially tie Andrew, which he does. And he still has, I believe, 3 holes? 3 holes left, Derek. Can he
Lot
do it?
I mean, lots of time here. I mean, we've seen an eagle already, a chip in eagle. So
Mhm.
I mean, lots of holes left. 16 teeing off here, and this is a par 5. So eagle opportunity is here for sure. And
Mhm.
beautiful drive, and it's going to land securely in the fairway, and his second shot is an important one for sure.
Yeah, I feel whenever there's a par 5, you have such a great opportunity to hit an eagle. And when you do,
Yeah.
there's no better feeling than that. And on top of that, I mean, the beauty of it is if you miss the eagle, you still have an amazing opportunity for that birdie.
The wind's going to play a little bit more of a factor than what he thought, and going to be able
Ooh.
to land right in this bunker, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. um
Yeah, he's close by.
Yeah, he's very close to the green. So just chip this up and very close, and then we can just tap in and it will go to the next hole.
Ooh, a little bit of an up and down. Wanted a
Yep.
little bit more height there, but that's okay. Still has that opportunity here for that birdie, but he's got to pay attention to the slopes as it is quite aggressive here at this angle.
Yeah, it's a right to left putt for sure, but it's going to be well below his feet. And yeah, just
Oh,
not enough. And it is going to keep running because of the slope here. So now, not as hard of a putt, but it's definitely as important of a putt for sure.
definitely. And I mean, best case scenario at that point was to finish up on that par, and he does. But still, again, has 2 holes to play with. So if he is able to get another birdie or at least pars, he would be tied for that second place.
Yeah, and now you're going to see 16-mile-an-hour wind here northeastern. So he is going to be playing this to the right of the fairway and allowing it to move back towards the center.
Hmm.
And that's exactly what happened. And it was a beautiful tee shot. Second shot is going to be an easier one from here.
Yeah, he can basically set himself up with a very good opportunity here for that birdie, as long as the wind doesn't affect this shot too much and he calculates it properly.
Yeah, I'm going to
That
have
looks
to,
like that's gonna work.
yeah, aim to the right side and just kind of let it release and get up onto the green and leave yourself at least an opportunity for a bird.
Hmm. A little bit
Look
of
at
a
this.
less
Look at this
aggressive
putt.
slope here, but the distance
Holy
is
smokes.
quite far. So I wonder, I would personally move it a little bit more to the right, but
I mean, it's it's about a 50 footer. So
yeah,
he's
it's gonna be a long distance.
yeah, 48 feet. And then that's the most difficult part with these types of games is like his putter can go 144 feet. So you got about a half like you got to almost like half swing this because it's
Hmm.
uphill. It's and that's
Oh,
exactly what the issue was, right?
and this is gonna be difficult too because he's still a good amount of distance away, and this is for par. Can he do it?
Oh no.
Oh,
Just gets away from him there. So a bogey on the 18th. We will be sending him to a tie with Evan.
unless he can make something happen here on the 18th.
Or sorry, on the 17th. Yeah, would be putting him to a tie. But yes, 18th
Uh,
hole, par four.
Final chance to get that second place, or at least tie for it.
Yeah.
But right now, he's tied for third and fourth.
16-mile-an-hour wind pretty much at his face here. So he's gonna be trying to rip this on the left hand side. The problem is you got to watch out for that water there and watch out for those trees. So the issue here is if you miss this drive left, it's gone.
Hmm.
But probably going to be going with a 3 wood here, just playing it a bit safer. And that 15-mile-an-hour wind will be pulling that ball, like I said, to the right a little bit. So this will be a fantastic shot right here and set himself up nicely for the second.
Yeah, I like his decision there not to try to attack it with the driver and to kind of move down to the 3 wood because I mean it was a little bit risky there with the lake on the side or the river for that matter. And I mean he set like you said, he set himself up for a very good shot here. And I mean it looks like it's gonna land on the green. So he still has an opportunity here to hit that birdie for the potential second place tie.
I'm going to be trying to make this putt here. It's a little bit shorter of a putt than what it was on 17 by about half. 28 feet, and it is going to start off very even, and then start breaking to his left. So the putt looks pretty
Oh,
good here. Oh, and it just
oh,
moved too much at the end there.
what a way to close things out, though. I mean, so close to potentially tying things up and on the final hole. But
Yeah, yeah. And I mean,
man,
Matt, Matt played unbelievable though. I mean, -6. It seemed like he knew exactly how to play this game.
I don't know. Somebody check his credentials, and I don't think this is his first time.
No, no, it seemed like he knows how to play this game. So it doesn't look like it's going to be that I hopefully we get to see him a little bit later as well because of how well he did play. And
Hmm.
I mean, just starting off the day very strong. So it was pretty nice to a very big different different change that we got to do for
Hmm.
sure. For the, normally we're used to Valorant and a lot of very fast paced and in your face plays, and now
Yeah.
we get to kind of step back and watch some golf. So it's a big change, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun event, right? I mean, I personally love the game of golf, and I mean this is the first PGA game that I've purchased in who knows how long.
Right.
But I mean, I've enjoyed myself, and now on top of
Players, but it just seemed like he was very cool and collective and knew exactly what he was doing and just kind of ran away with it. But I feel like he's definitely played this game before, and like we were saying,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, someone has to check his credentials, but I mean, moving on to round two, it's going to be a 2v2 four ball on TPC Boston. And for those that don't know, four ball is basically a two versus two team format, right? And the teammate with the lowest score on the hole earns their team a point. So the team with the most points at the end of the game, I mean, or decisive lead, they win the match. So that's how it's going to be played. It's going to be a two versus two. And I mean, what are we looking for coming into this one, Eric, Derek?
well, 2v2, you can rely on your partner for sure.
Hmm.
But the what's interesting with four ball is you're still playing your own ball.
Yeah.
A lot of people are thinking more of a scramble format where
Hmm.
you guys all hit your same ball, or all hit your ball and then pick the best spot to be playing. But this one
Hmm.
is a four ball format. So let's say if it was me and you versus two other people, we would
Hmm.
still both play our own balls, play out the hole respectively. And if I got a par and you got a birdie, we would use your score, and
Yeah.
then that would go against the other two players. So
Hmm.
that's what I really like the four ball format, because you still have to play your own game.
Hmm.
But then if you do have a little bit of an error, your teammate could still pick you up. So that's definitely nice. And golf is definitely one of those cool things it's not normally a team game, but when teaming does come into play, it's an interesting and a pretty sweet way to play the game.
Yeah, 100%. And the best part is, like you said, every player still plays through the
Yeah.
respective holes. So it's not like you're going to be sitting around waiting, even if it was real golf, right? It's an opportunity to actually still get out there, have some fun,
Yep.
play your game and see how you're able to do, right? And on top of that, I mean, if you have a very good player as your teammate and you're an
Yeah.
okay player, I mean, it's never a bad thing. You know what I mean?
You always want to find the better player to be playing with. That's for sure.
Exactly.
Not against. Absolutely. When it comes to golf, for sure. You find
Yeah.
that good player and you're like, that's my partner right there. But
Uh-huh.
it's all for fun. We're just here to have a great time. And honestly, it's a really fun event. And like I said, right, big, huge thank you to Encore for sponsoring this event. It's such,
Mhm.
like I said, it's such an awesome event to be a part of. First game in the books, but game number two, match number two, is going to be coming at you right after this break. Stay tuned. Hey everybody and welcome back. Oh boy, look at my camera. This is not good. Anyway, regardless, how's everybody doing? We are back from intermission. I look a little bit better now. I am Derek alongside with my great friend over here, Kevin. We were just playing some golf, getting ourselves ready for match number 2. And I believe that this one is a team event, Kevin.
Yeah, it is going to be the 2v2, and I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited. What are the teams right now? Do we know the teams yet out of the four
Absolutely.
players that we have?
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. So it'll be Ian and Kevin versus Steven and
Robert.
Robert. Perfect. And looks like we have some customization on Robert. So I love it
Oh,
already. Okay, Robert. I like it. I like it.
I
Okay,
mean,
so
it's
we
it's it's always good to see, someone wearing a different pair of pants. You know what I mean?
right? Right? Instead of just the normal like generic, put it your own little spin on your character and let's get into this. So hopefully we have a pretty good match here and we can see some good golf. So this is 2v2 and it is a 4 ball um format, meaning you play your own ball and the best score on the hole is the score that you compete against. Uh
Hmm.
for each team, right? So if one team gets a par, the other team are going to have to get a birdie or better. And I love the chat already, and Betty's in the chat already loving Robert's pants. So hello, Betty. How are you? Oh
Right
my
now, I
goodness.
mean, everyone's still sitting on even as they are on the first hole, but look at Ian already on the green, or trying to get on the green, actually, for that matter. But Robert still waiting to tee off here.
Nope,
So,
nope. Way he goes. He just fired
oh,
off a tee shot.
okay.
Came out of a cannon right there for Mr. Robert. And it looks like Ian's very, very close here. Everybody's almost identical. Ian and Calvin, or Caven, sorry, going to be shooting almost in the exact same spot. So both coming up a bit short on their drive there, just into the rough a little bit. But both are going for their second shot here, going to be going for a birdie attempt.
And it looks like Steven and Ian are the same. Is that the same view?
No, no,
I
you can
think it
see.
is.
Look at the scores on the left hand side. I mean, maybe you're right.
I mean,
Maybe
it
it is.
looks, yeah,
Maybe.
because they're both at 34 yards
Oh yeah,
and
you're
both on
right.
the
You're
second
right.
shot
You're
and
right. You're
exactly in the
right.
same position. Maybe it's a double agent.
It's a double agent. But
Hold on.
no, it's actually impossible. That they are two different players. They were just in the exact same spot.
Or maybe, no, I think it was no, I think the camera, I don't know what's going on here.
Hold on. Ian, Caven, and Steven, all the same player, all shooting at the same time. They're
They're spectating, I
spectating.
believe, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. They're spectating until the hole gets out. It's
But
okay.
this is good.
We'll figure it out, guys. I swear we know what we're doing.
Robert, though, on the other hand, trying to go for a quad bogey.
Robert, what happened? You had the pants going.
Well, listen, it's all about the other teammate, right?
Yeah. I mean, just try to figure this out. All right. So let's see if he can make this putt here. It is
Oh.
going to stay straight and oh boy, that was close. And we're hopping right on with Evan. And I do like the way that this looks. And look, we can see the people behind Evan.
Is that Ben?
That is Ben. Oh, everybody, that's Ben.
Ben is the number one cheerleader for Evan right now, as he's just sitting right behind him, waiting for this putt for the potential birdie. And if he lands it, Ben is going to do a backflip.
Yeah, he did say that actually. He sent me a text and he's like, Derek, if this putt goes in, I'm gonna do it. Oh no, he had to leave. He left. Yeah. So he's not gonna
Oh.
do the backflip, unfortunately.
And right now, for those that are just joining us, again, we are at an in person event at the Strong Museum of Play in Rochester, New York. And this is the OnCore Esports Invitational. So, for those that don't know what OnCore is, OnCore Golf, they make the world premier golf balls, and they are based in Buffalo and are the leaders in innovative golf ball designs. So, they also want to give a huge thank you and shout out to our partner, the First Tee of WNY, for supporting junior golfers and welcoming new kids into the great game of golf.
Yeah, and a big thanks to Encore Golf because they are going to be doing some giveaways for everybody in chat. And that's a giveaway for each round, two-person in attendees and two for viewers online. So just exclamation point giveaway in the chat for your chance to enter and win some fantastic prizes from our good friends at Encore.
Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, I mean, for those that don't know, the Strong Museum is the only museum in the world that is dedicated solely to the study of play and its influence on our cultural history. So they have the world's largest collection of play related objects, from toys and dolls to board games and video games. I mean, exhibits geared towards kids like Sesame Street. And for some older audience, I mean, there's the e-game revolution, where you can play your way through the history of electronic games. So how cool is that, Derek? I mean, the museum is home to the World Video Game Hall of Fame, which also inducts iconic games each year. So, I mean, exclamation mark strong in the chat, and you can learn a little bit more.
Yeah, really big thank you to Player Zone. Player Zone helped set all of this up as well with the equipment for today's event. So if you're in person at the event, go and check out some of the computers and all the machines that they have. They're all set up right inside or outside the theater doors if you're there. And exclamation point player zone in the chat to learn more. So let's look a little bit on in chat here, and I'll try to answer a few questions as we don't have a delay, so it's kind of nice. We can just kind of hang out and talk to chat for a little bit here.
Mhm.
So how did these players qualify? Were they invited? Were they invited? Were they invited? And what settings are we playing on? Do they win prizes? So great questions. So yeah, there was no qualifiers for this. This is just a for fun tournament. It's just to spread awareness for Encore Golf, and very cool atmosphere, like Kevin was saying, for the Strong Museum of Play in Rochester. So if you're in the area and you want to have something fun to do, swing by the Strong Museum of Play, and you can even participate in this event right now. If you're hanging out, if you want to be around, and if you want to come and say hi to all the guys over at GLG, then yeah, swing by and we'll see if we can get you up on one of these computers.
Yeah, and on top of that, I mean, for those that are there in person right now, go to the theater check-in table and you can enter for a chance to win a large bag of drink control along with a shaker. So if for those that don't know what drink control is, it's a meal replacement, and it basically tastes like the bottom of a cereal bowl, right? And they use real cereal pieces as well. So it's a great meal replacement for those that, are into the gaming industry and just want to be able to relax, right? And not have to take time away from gaming and sit down and eat a full meal. This is something that's quick, easy. It's a lot healthier than ordering Uber Eats as well. And I mean, why not enter for a chance to win a large bag?
Yeah, Steven's not doing too hot here. I believe he just had to take a drop. So I think water came into play here, and I believe the teams right now are Steven and Robert. And
Robert.
if Robert's, listen, it doesn't matter. Robert's there having a good time. He's got the sweet pants on. It's beautiful outside. He's hanging out with the buddies. He's golfing. No, not a care in the world. So
Yeah.
listen, he's just there having a great time. Ian and Calvin, uh, you know, it is what it is, right? We're just here. Everybody's having a fun time, and yeah. So
Listen, I mean, Derek, we all know golf isn't really just about golf, right?
no,
Half of it is just to kind of show off the little bit of a swagger that you have, like the type of fashion statement that you can make while playing golf. I mean, that's part of it, and that's what Robert's here to do today. He came in with the new shorts, and I mean, he showed everyone else up. Aside from
that's it.
Ian with the incredible top there, but I mean, or is that Steven? I think it's Steven. Steven
Or is
with the
it cat?
top.
Or is it Caven?
It's all of them.
Oh man. But you know what? Like look at Steven right here just hanging out watching the rest of them. I wonder if he's played before or if there's any oh boy, Steven. I wonder if he's played the game before, if he's just first time here.
And right now, I mean, I'm not sure who this is right now.
First time. First time. Oh
First
boy.
time. Nice.
So here we go. A little
Trying to
3-foot
line up
putt.
for the putt.
Not a doubt in my mind. I knew he wasn't gonna miss that.
There
All
we
right.
go.
So +1 here. That's a double. So that's a double after
Double
making a
bogey.
birdie. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Double bogey there. So -1, and a +1. Okay. Okay. But this is a match play. So do we know for sure it's the bottom two players that are on a team together?
I believe so.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay.
So I think right now, Steven would be the one taking the score on the bottom team.
Yeah, Steven is definitely playing very, very well. But you know what, Robert? All he needs to do is just have a one solid hole, and you know what I mean. Bring it right back for the team.
Hmm. Yeah.
And Robert here looking for a second shot in the bunker here, and the ball's not too bad, so should be able to get it right out. That drop in. Did Robert just chip in?
Did it? No,
Oh
I
no.
think it was
Okay.
very, very.
Okay. Okay. It was
Oh, it looked a
close.
lot closer.
Yeah, I thought it hit and just stuck right there. But it does look like the top team for Ian and Caven are the leaders as of right now, right?
It looks like it. I mean, right now, I think they're just spectating Steven. So
Okay.
I'm not too
Okay.
sure what the score of Ian and Caven are right now. Um, but Steven, on the other hand, still at a -1 and has an opportunity for birdie here. It's not going to be easy, but he's going to have to attack this. Or is this Steven? No, this isn't Steven anymore, right?
I don't I have I have no idea.
I think they
But
have it set up right now that kind of how we were playing it while we were on
yeah,
intermission, where they have to
where
take turns.
they take turns, yeah, rather
Yeah.
than there is the ability to in the settings to have oh, what is it called? There's a turn by turn golf, and then there's another one where you can edit in the settings where it's
Mhm.
everybody plays at the same time.
Yeah. And I think right now it's Caven's turn. I think we're going to be able to tell by the shot bar. Um and it's going by distance right now. So I think right now it's back to Steven, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes, you are correct.
to be
Oh
able to
my
putt back for
goodness.
par.
Here we go. Now we have look at you, Kevin.
I know, right? It's almost like we do this for a living.
Not not just a pretty face. He can nail any type of situation here. And now we're going to be hopping on board with Ian with a nice little easy putt here. Just drops that like it's nobody's business.
Mhm.
And just like that. And now Caven, nice little easy tap in there. Beautiful. It's the shot bar underneath the player
Mhm.
that you can find out who's shooting. So Ian's going to be shooting first here, I believe, as he's setting up on the tee. Once he gets
Mhm.
all set up here with this no, it's
No, it's
Caven.
Cavan.
Cavan. Yep, I
Yeah.
screwed up. No, they're both teeing off.
Oh yeah. They
They are
okay.
both teeing off.
Are
Okay.
they?
Well, yes, they are. Absolutely,
Yeah.
they are.
All right. So Cavan teeing off here.
Beautiful shot. It's just going to go a bit too far here. That was very, very close. And looks like he has a beautiful OnCore golf shirt.
Oh
Looked like
yeah, I
that's what
did
he was
notice
wearing
that.
there. Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, now I think it's
It's
Steven's turn.
it's Cavan. Yeah, you right. You right.
Well,
And now you're
I
right. It's
recognize
Steven.
his shirt. I recognize his shirt.
Yes, yes. Here we go. So Steven's going to be hitting a tee shot here. Beautiful tee shot. Just sailing right over top of that tree. And this should work out just perfectly fine. That
Ooh.
is so close. And Ian now going to be just off of the green here. Nice little chip up for Ian. Going to be taking a look and seeing if he can get a bit closer than the rest of the boys here. There's a nice little chip up. Should check
Ooh.
perfectly. And what a beautiful shot here for Ian. Your little golf claps here in the background.
He's got a good opportunity there, and I mean, Cavan now trying to go aggressive potentially for a good setup for an eagle. It looks like. I mean, I like this play because even if it doesn't go in, he sets himself up very well for a potential birdie regardless.
And
But
Steven as
always go for
well.
the eagle.
And Steven as well. So Steven is in the exact same spot as you see his
Yeah.
ball right there to the right hand side. But this is
Oh,
oh,
that was so close.
it just ringed around the rosy there. And this
Hmm.
is going to be Steven for sure. Yes, 100% here. So if he can make this um uh Cavan might not be in such a great spot. Steven just trying to get this. Even in video games, right? Golf is all about tempo. So it's all
Yeah.
about getting that right tempo with the sticks for sure. And it was a great opportunity and a valid shot.
It's never a bad thing to play it safe, right? I mean, he
No,
sets himself up
absolutely.
very well for an opportunity for a birdie here. The green is relatively flat with a little bit of a slope from right to left, but it seems as if, I mean, with a little bit of calculation, he should be able to just get
Drop.
that birdie, and he does that exactly. Moves him back down to
Beautiful.
even.
Yeah, and what a beautiful shot that was. I just you know what? It caught me off guard again. I just looked over to Robert, and just the pants catch me off guard every single time. I love them. Oh man.
And I mean, right now, Ian, Cavan, and Steven all relatively somewhat close, but it looks like Ian's going to start this tee off this time around, sitting at 2 below par right now. So that, I mean, I think he is in the lead for his team. But Steven hopefully can pick it up for his side of things and put up a little bit of a fight here.
Absolutely. Steven, yeah. So everybody's playing pretty much their own balls as we're playing as we're talking here. So um Steven isn't far behind here at all.
Yeah,
And
it doesn't seem like it.
and every shot here just seems to be very very similar between the guys that are playing. So
Hmm.
Steven's going to be up to the tee here, still sitting at even. And let's see what kind of shot we're going to be going with here, because I wonder if he'll be going with maybe a stinger type of shot, or if he'll be just trying to sit this towards the middle of the fairway and give himself a nice approach.
Hmm. I mean, this
Steven
is a
here.
tee off right here with 101% power, relatively straight. So it's going to land right on that fairway, right beside both Ian and Kevin. So, hey, I mean, like we said, the plays between these three players are so similar. And I mean, right now, Steven is only, I guess, 2 strokes away from tying things up.
Yeah, he pulled this one a little bit to the
Ooh.
left, and the wind played a little bit more of a factor than I think he was even thinking. And
Hmm.
but I mean, still in an okay position from there. Um, be able to be able to get an up and down. I think there for par for sure. And
Hmm.
you know, I mean, still a great showing for Steven so far.
And now it's up to Cabin. Kevin's gonna hit that. Was that a what did he use there? Was it a driver?
I'm not entirely sure. It looked like it was
A
just
3 wood or something?
with how low it came off the face there.
Yeah. I'm not too sure.
So Ian and Kevin, obviously they're -2 because they're playing together here. So
Hmm.
Steven unfortunately playing by himself here, but that's okay. We always root for the underdog. So we're on team Steven here. At least we can't be favorite, but we can cheer on somebody.
Listen, Robert came in with the #1 style points, and
Yeah.
I mean he has the potential to hit birdie here, and it looks like he's gonna use a putter.
Yeah, pretty
It's not
far
on the
here.
green yet.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
Let's see what kind of putt he's going to be able to make here. And he got away with a bogey. So the feed for Robert is going down. So that's okay though. Robert still has the beautiful pants.
His fashion has officially broke the feed.
That's exactly it.
Right now, Kevin looking for a potential birdie here,
This is
but
a
it
far
is
putt,
a
Kevin.
far putt, and the slopes relatively aggressive as you can see the speed of it, and it does catch Kevin off guard here
Yeah.
as it goes a little bit too far to that right side. But he's still in a good position for a potential par.
Yeah, Kevin looked pretty okay with that putt. And the second putt that he does have here shouldn't be that big of a deal. Just a little uphill putt, and it should be able just to drop.
And now it looks like Steven
Yeah,
is going to go for a
this is Steven.
potential par here. It's absolutely crucial, but it's quite a far one,
Oh
and it
man.
just slides a little bit to the left.
Now Ian going to be looking for this par putt, and he has a little bit of work to do here, but that's not gonna hurt him at all, as he's going to drop that right into the center of the cup. And that par, I mean, Kevin can just pick up the ball pretty much, right? Because Ian's already made the putt.
Yeah. And on top of that, I mean, I'd say Steven still has a really good chance here. I
Oh,
mean,
for
he's
sure he
sitting at
does.
even. Unfortunately, this is for bogey though, but it's not out of reach just yet. So if he's able to just somehow find a couple of good shots going forward, for them only being at the fifth hole, there's still a huge opportunity to come back from that.
Good putt. Putt drops there, bogey, and he's only 3 shots back, so it's not that far. Or 4 shots. 4 shots back.
Hmm. And I think Ian's gonna get the opportunity to tee off here. I think they're going by strokes, right? Whoever had the
Yes,
best score in the previous hole
Ian.
starts.
Yeah, Ian has
So
honors. Yep.
yeah, so he's gonna go ahead now. Cavan's next.
Just
Gonna go
gripped
ahead
it
and
and
tee
ripped
off
it.
as well.
Look at that. What a
And
what
this
a
is gonna
bomb.
be 463 yards to the pin.
And just like clockwork there for Ian and Cavan, just right beside one another here.
Hmm.
And now Steven gonna follow suit here and just rips it right down the middle as well.
Yeah, let's see how Steven hits this one right now. As I think there's a little bit of a delay between the
Ah,
footages
yes.
here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Sorry about that.
I think Steven's gonna go ahead and knock this out of the park
Sure
roughly in the
does.
same area, and he does exactly that. Does curve a little bit to the right, but I think with the slope, it's gonna just bounce back towards the left, closer to the center.
And a big thank you to Robert there for just coming in and hopping on and playing a game with the rest of the guys here. And a little bit of style points for Robert there with the beautiful pants that he was wearing.
Mm-hmm. You can see Steven with the second shot, able to land it on the green, but quite a bit of distance from the hole. So this is going to be a very long putt for him.
Yeah, he has a
I think
little
the
bit of
ball
work
is
to do.
still rolling ever so slightly, but it has finally stopped. And I think now we're on Ian.
I believe this is Ian as well. 8 mile an hour winds going to his right. So it looks like a full, I believe this was an 8 iron. And
Hmm.
still about the same type of distance, maybe a bit further back. So he's got a bit of a putt coming down at him here.
Hmm.
And this should be Kevin, correct?
Yeah, I believe this is Cavan. Yeah.
So Kevin now going to be looking to replicate what Ian has done. And shot's going to come through here. He
Oh,
went
it's
right
looking
at it.
good. Looking good.
And
Closest,
look at that.
closest out of the three.
All right, so Kevin will be going last here for sure, and this will be Steven for a birdie.
Long, long putt, but I mean, it is possible.
Yeah, I mean, let's just see what he can do here. A lot of power behind that one, and okay, well,
Not bad.
not
I
bad at
like the
all.
positioning.
Yeah, the par is definitely in reach for sure, and we're right back on with Ian going for a birdie here,
Ooh, and
and
it
it's
just curves to the right.
that break at the very end. And now, Kevin for a bird to win the hole for his team.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure is what Kevin says. No pressure, guys, but this is to win. Oh,
Ooh,
so
so
close.
close. But hey, all three players have a great opportunity to hit this par. As Steven's gonna go for it and
Makes it?
secures it.
Atta boy, Steven. Not a doubt in my mind.
There we go.
All right. So Steven tying it up on that hole there. Still 4 shots back. Lots of golf left to go here. You know what, Kevin? I
Mhm.
really enjoy doing this. I'm not gonna lie, man, because
Yeah.
normally when I do like any type of shout casting or anything, at the end of the night, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so tired. And with this one here, I'm just like, I'm just talking over golf, man. I love it.
Yeah, it's a good time, and on top of that, I mean, it's a whole different vibe when you enjoy the sport, right? And
Absolutely. And here's Ian gonna be teeing off here. 100% power. This is drifting left, but I think he should still be okay here. It should be able to stay on the fairway. Oh
nope.
man, I just cast or cursed him. This is why people don't talk when people golf. This is
See, Kevin, on the other hand, now gonna be able to land on that fairway, and now it's up to Steven. Can he match it? So far,
Oh,
315 yards for Ian, 314 for Kevin. What
I'm
can
gonna say
Steven
it.
hit here?
I'm gonna say it. He's gonna go with his driver and he's gonna hit it 315 yards.
Ooh, okay, 315. It looks like a little bit of a hook towards the left.
Steven, come on. Steve, I don't
It's
want to call
okay.
you out, but I was ready. and it, all right, Steven. I'm still with you here, big guy.
He's gonna hold this one right now.
For sure. You know what? He's not going to hold this one. What he's doing is he's playing safe, Kevin.
You're
This
right.
is what
You're right.
smart golf is about, okay? He knows that golf isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And Steven is playing this perfectly.
Listen, I mean, he, it's not even about how good of a golfer you are anymore. It's about your IQ, right? And
That's
Steven is demonstrating that right now, and he's
that's
gonna
exactly it.
he's gonna win this.
I hope he knows that he has a putter. Okay, he does know. Okay. Okay.
It's nothing like sending a golf ball 200 yards with a putter.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, it's funny. I have a Scotty Cameron, and I was thinking about this. If I hit because they're so soft, the face on a Cameron is so
Yeah.
soft. If I were to hit any type of ball with my Cameron as hard as I hit a driver, it would
Oh,
just shatter my Cameron. So,
I know.
oh man.
I have one as well.
Oh, you have a Scotty?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
love
kind of
them, man.
funny.
They're just so beautiful. Like
They are.
there's a reason why they're well, there's a reason why you pay $600 for a putter.
Yep. I don't want
All
to
right.
think about it anymore.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't talk about it anymore. All right, Ian, where are we going here?
He's. I don't know which hole he's looking at right now, but it might be. He might be thinking about the eighth.
We were talking about it's not being a sprint, how it's a marathon, and
Oh.
he is going to be trying to. You know what? People don't get a chance to go to the beach often enough, so Ian just wants to go there and hang out for a little bit.
I mean, with COVID restrictions and
But
all,
see,
this is the place to do it.
anytime they just want to get out.
Now, Kevin looking to potentially send it with an aggressive play here with the 3 wood.
Is he going for this?
I think he's going for this.
Get over. Be enough. And it is.
Oh, it
What
is.
a shot.
And still on that fairway as well. And is that Ben in the background? No. I was going to say Ben is going to come in and start
Yeah,
to
I thought, yeah.
cheerlead.
No, it was the backflip. It was the backflip that we were waiting for from Ben. That was Ryan. So I do know
Yeah,
that Ryan is more of a Steven fan. So that's where
that
he
is
was
true. So
going
if
to
Steven hits this
cheer on our
and
Steven.
gets the eagle, Ryan's going to do 3 backflips.
That's what I heard.
on the spot.
Hold on. That's
Stay on the
still an okay
green.
shot. That's still an okay shot.
Ooh,
He
there we
set
go.
himself up perfectly for the next shot. All right, here we go. Ian now. He's at the beach a
Yeah,
little bit here, but I'll tell you this, the ball is sitting up okay.
it is. And look at that shot. He had his fun at the beach. It's time to wrap up, and it's crunch time.
That was a beautiful shot. And out of the sand, you don't get a lot of spin regardless. So, especially a long bunker shot, not close, you know what I mean? So, it just by hitting the green there, it didn't release as much as it should have, which was a beautiful thing for him.
Mhm. Now, Kevin attempting his approach onto
Oh
the
my
green.
goodness.
And
Just a
wow.
little wave there, little wave for the fans. What, dude? There it is. What a shot. What a shot.
Kevin, we're gonna set up a little bit of a line at the end of this theater for autographs later, so please make sure you're available.
The meet and greet will still be going on.
Oh, look at that
Oh,
approach.
what a chip. Unfortunate that it doesn't drop, but what a beautiful little chip there. All right. So we're going for a bird here, I believe. And this is Ian for a birdie. A lot of movement on this putt. It's going to be breaking to the left, and it is a very quick putt. It is downhill. Oh,
There's no
not.
such
There it is. A
challenge. That's
little.
too great for this man.
Did you see that? A little tip of his fedora for the fans.
Ian, if you look to the back of you, there's a line of people waiting for your autograph right now. So just just
A
make sure. And
beautiful,
oh, Kevin
beautiful,
too.
beautiful putt there. And unfortunately for Steven here, he needed that to chip in, but that's okay. Good par, and we move on.
Hey, if you can hit that par, there's nothing ever wrong with it.
No, no, absolutely. So a little bit of a par three here. We are on the eighth par three
I
with his
love
two.
par threes.
Oh man, I hate them.
Said no one ever.
Yeah, they're literally the worst thing. I can't. I just can't do it.
They're horrible.
Yeah, it's the mind frame. I can't get out of that mind frame on a par three where you got to get it on the green. Plus, you
Yeah.
got to hit a good putt. Plus, you know what I mean?
There's just
Eh,
zero room for error. Like it has
no.
to go perfectly, or it could be the worst hole ever because of your score. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so easy to hit a bogey on a par three. And I mean, if you mess up ever so slightly, goodbye.
Yeah. Gone. And yeah, you can be behind the eight ball on a par three for sure. Very, very quickly. And I believe this is Stevens' tee shot on the par three on the number 8 at TPC Boston.
Not bad.
Not a bad shot.
Oh,
Not
look
a
at
bad
this
shot.
look at this potential birdie here lined up for Ian. I mean, not a lot of movement after the first couple of feet. So, I would say it's relatively possible.
Yeah, 36 footer. Um, depending on how much this does move. Yeah, see
Oh.
it moved quite a bit near the center of it. And then that was it. It just kind of stuck right where it was.
Mm-hmm. No, Kevin sitting at a -3 so far, 3 under par throughout the first 8. So in a very good position here, potentially going for 4 under. Let's see what he can do.
He likes it. Looking to see if it's gonna roll, and it was a
Ooh.
valid effort. And oh my, just barely. And now we're gonna be hopping on with Steven, looking for this birdie. Pretty much the exact same three shots back to back to back. So pretty much showing me how to do it. And yeah, everybody missing off to the right side. So everybody pick up your balls and move on to the next hole. There's a group behind us that wants to play through.
Everyone's here in a perfect position for par.
Yeah, pars all
And
around, I think here.
man, I don't know if you noticed there, but the crowd started clapping, or are still clapping for that matter, while they're trying to putt. That's
Yeah,
not allowed.
that's rude. That's rude.
Get them out of here.
Yeah, get them out of here. It's COVID anyway. You're not allowed to have this many people.
Go to the beach.
That's exactly it. Ian's going to be taking this first tee shot here. No time wasting. Grip it and rip it right down the middle here. Beautiful tee shot for Ian.
Gavin looking to follow suit right down the middle as well. And man, I've got to say, Ian and Gavin being teammates, really on that same page there. I mean, their 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 shots are all around the same area.
That's okay. I got Stevens back here. He's about to just rip this one down the middle.
Hole in one.
On a par 4? Yep.
No big deal.
NBD is what the kids say.
That is true.
I love how chat is just going nuts right now. Little Bob Ross in there. Little Great Lake Golfing Lounge. I love it.
Uh,
Steven
Ooh, a
here.
little bit to the
Little
left,
hop
but
off.
you're
There it
gonna get a good
is.
bounce to the right.
Why not have a members bounce?
You can't tell me. I mean, Steven's just basically nonchalantly being like, "That was all planned,"
And this
and
was
here
his
we are
first
being
time
like,
playing this game.
"Yeah, absolutely insane."
When you're good, you're good. It's that simple.
Some
Kevin.
people are born with it.
Some people are born with it. Kevin's gonna be looking at that almost dunked. He almost dropped that right in the hole. Beautiful shot for Kevin there.
I mean, Ian's gonna have his shot onto the green here to see how close he can get this. Hopefully, he doesn't visit the beach that's close by, as it is quite tempting. But he does have 11-mile-per-hour winds. A little bit
Oh, look at
towards the
this.
left, and look at this lineup.
Problem is this is gonna release and just keep on rolling. Strive in chat says he plays 76 over par typically. That's very good, buddy. You're doing terrific, Strive.
Very well played.
Steven, just being on the left-hand side there kind of came flying out of the fairway and released a little bit onto the green. You're welcome. You're welcome, Strive.
You know, I went to play golf last year with Strive,
This is still
and
Steven. Go on.
he first time on an 18 hole, he hit a par, so
Oh, then you won.
absolutely huge. It was
Oh, then listen. The way
yeah.
the way that golf works, in my opinion, here, and I play golf quite a bit. But if you're if you're if you're out there and you can hit a par or one or two great shots within the first 9 holes, that's going to keep you coming back for golf, in
Oh,
my opinion,
for
right?
sure.
It's
For
those
sure.
beautiful shots that you
Yeah.
that you can feel almost.
I
And
mean,
Ian
Ian
here,
trying to go for the birdie here. But I 100% agree with you, Derek. I mean,
yeah,
you could have the worst day out there, but if on that last hole you hit a phenomenal shot, and it just sounds right and feels right to you, that instantly keeps you coming back.
Absolutely. Guys, can we get some exclamation point giveaways in chat so that you guys can have the opportunity to win some pretty amazing prizes from OnCore Golf? And that's all you have to do to enter. We will have a drawing after this round that we are watching. So guys, make sure you get your giveaways in chat, exclamation point giveaway to be entered. And that's a big thank you to OnCore for dropping some goodies to all the guys that are hanging out in chat. And if you guys are hanging out at the Strong Museum of Play, make sure you swing by the OnCore booth and get some information on all the great products the OnCore has, and you know just hang out and enjoy it.
Yeah. And on top of that, again, for those that are there in person, there's the theater check-in table, and if you visit them real quick, you have an opportunity to win a large bag of drink control along with a shaker cup. And for those that don't know what drink control is, it's a meal replacement and it tastes like the bottom of a cereal bowl, right? So, I mean, why not? That extra milk that's left in the bowl after you're done the cereal that absorbed all that flavor, that's what drink control tastes like at all times. So, I mean, it's an amazing thing to have, and why not try to win a free one?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have drink control, and
Now you're just gonna rub it in.
yeah, the cookies and cream drink control might be life changing. And
Cookies and cream, anything, honestly.
but think about this: you put it with milk, you shake that bad boy up. Oh man, it mixes so
Basically,
well
like,
too. That's
yeah,
the problem with a lot of the powder stuff is they don't mix well. You know what I
yes.
mean? Like actually, like real talk, they don't mix very well. Even when you put it with water, drink control mixes very, very well. You
Hmm.
don't get those chunks, you don't get anything
The
unless
chalky feel or anything like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, unless
Mhm.
unless you are getting the chunks that they want you to have, like the bits of cereal and stuff like that. It's just such a different product, and Drink Control really nailed it with this one. I really think so. So yeah, get yourself some Drink Control. Go and see Harry at the table. If you are at the Strong
Ooh,
Museum of Play, go and see Harry. What a shot that was, though, Kevin.
that was Ian, I believe, and I mean, there's a reason why he's sitting at 3 under, but now we have Cavan here looking to do the same 8-mile-per-hour winds towards the northwest section here. Will that factor in on his shot? And it looks like it does, and it's gonna land very close
Ooh.
as well. Not as close as Ian's shot, but relatively close.
I like how you
And
added that in. Not as good as Ian, however.
no, it was they were both very good shots.
No,
They've
absolutely.
positioned themselves in a very good spot
Just
to
giving you a hard
get
time.
that birdie, man. Listen, if it was me, I'd be in the bunker.
They're on the same team. Listen, Steven, I'm still here with you. Chat's behind you. We're rallying, Steven. You don't need a teammate. We are your teammate.
I think Robert got the message that it was the first to finish the 18 holes to win.
Yeah, he won.
So
Robert's
I think
already won.
Robert won, claimed his prize, um, and went about his day.
Yeah, that's exactly it. What a putt. Beautiful putt. Great read on that. And that one is
Cavan, I
another
believe.
birdie. Wow.
Steven for
Steven.
that par.
Oh.
Just a little too far to the right. And right now, Ian finishing things off. Potential birdie here.
Yeah, not a big
D-
deal. That's going to drop. Yep.
yeah. Steven going for this bogey. Gets it.
And he got it.
And I think we're going to move on to is this the 10th or 11th? I think it's the 11th hole now, right? Yeah.
Yes,
On to
yes. We're
11th.
sorry.
Another
We
par three, Derek. Your
par
favorite.
three. So this is gonna be a hole in one. Somebody's gonna get a hole in one here. It's gonna be fantastic.
Robert got a hole in zero, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
Just
It
went
was
in.
Look at this 7 mile an hour wind. Um,
Ooh,
and
mainly going
101%
forward.
power here. He went for this. So hopefully it can scuttle through. It couldn't, unfortunately. So just a
No.
bit short.
Ian gonna try the same approach. A little bit further. This one
So
does get so close, but a little bit too much power.
Ian um didn't club down.
Hmm.
And I believe that's what happened with um who
With
was the
Cavan.
person with Cavan.
I think it was
Yes.
Cavan, yeah.
Yes, Cavan chose to change his club and thought maybe the wind was going to push a little bit further than what it actually did. Steven now at the tee on the par 3 11th.
Oh, it's
He's
looking
going right
good,
at it.
but too much power.
Hold on. Hold on, Steven. A lot of oomph there. Cavan here's second shot on the par 3.
Has a good potential, but it does slope from left to right. But
Look at the
hopefully
way
the
the
wind
green's
carries it
moving.
just enough. But the thing is, with this setup right now, if they don't hit it far enough, it has a slope downwards back into the rough. So they
A
have to
beautiful
hit it
chip.
with a good amount of power. Otherwise, it could backfire.
This will be Steven. Yes. +3 here. Needs this birdie to drop to start mounting a little bit of a comeback here. That's a tough
Ooh.
putt. That is a very, very tough putt. Ian now. Second shot for birdie on the par 3 11th. A little bit of a left to right movement on this putt, and he just pushed it right through the break.
Yeah, this seems to be a very difficult hole as
Yeah,
the slopes are just relatively aggressive. But Steven aiming for that par here, trying to work some magic. Let's see if he can get it done.
everybody in chat here is talking about golf, mini golf, and what a just Ian here going to be going for par. And this is not a gimme. It is an uphill. And he did. He did. He nailed it.
In for par. Now Cavan trying to hit a par as well, and he does exactly that.
Beautiful putt. Beautiful putt. Steven for the bogey. Nailed it. Not a big deal. Steven's going to have to try to mount some sort of comeback here. Maybe Steven's got to get into the heads of his opponents as
And
he's
let's hear
sitting
some
right next.
trash talk.
Yeah, as he's sitting right next to them, maybe we get a little trash talk going.
Cavan gonna tee off here with 101 power. And it's gonna land right on that fairway. So nice, simple shot in the center of the fairway. Very good positioning for his second. And we got Ian here, teeing off as well. Looking good.
And now with Steven on the par 4 12th. Looks like he's going with the 3 wood here. 227. Nope, he switched to a driver. Never mind.
I would have switched to a driver.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. I just didn't think he was gonna. I you know what? You're right. you're
You wanted
you
to see
are.
315. He was trying to show you 315.
He was giving it a go here. All right, so Steven's just gonna rip this one right down.
Oh,
Hold on,
will be a little
just a
bit too much.
little bit of power there.
Ian looking to replicate. Does he go with the 5 wood though? As he did land a further shot than Steven off the tee. And I think a 5 wood would be a little bit too much when he switches it to the hybrid. And it looks like it is a good amount of distance. And oh
Oh,
my goodness.
oh, what a shot!
You know, if I hit that live, I would have just gotten up and left.
I'd retire. That'd be the end of it. I wouldn't even pick up my ball. I would leave the ball on the green so that other people, so like, who would just leave a ball like this? That's what I would do. I'd just get in my golf cart and drive. Just drive away.
Gavin looking to do a similar approach.
This is gonna be the exact same type of shot.
Yeah, it's going to get close.
Beautiful shot.
Or
All
as
right,
the
Steven.
announcers in 2K21 would say, get excited.
get get excited, everybody. All right, Steven. We need this, buddy.
Ooh, that's a very, very good chip. Good approach.
Great chip. Pretty pretty easy putt here. Oh,
Why do you
man.
gotta? Why do you have to do that?
Listen, listen. I didn't I didn't mean to.
Caster's curse.
That's a yeah. Ian's going to be able to make that very easily.
Steven
Not a big deal.
for par. And -4. Entering the 13th here. But look at Ian. He's at 5 under right now. So, Steven, you got to pick things up here. I still have hope. It's still a possibility.
Ian here with the driver. Just going to be a standard drive, I think, here, right down the middle. And a beautiful shot.
Good distance. Gavin looking to do the same here. With wind fighting against him.
101% power and about a 270-yard shot.
Wow. Steven,
All right, Steven.
does he upgrade to the driver here?
See, this is what I said last time, and then he switched to driver and then crushed the ball. So I'm assuming that's exactly what's going to happen
Yep.
again. That's exactly what happened.
A little slight bit of a hook, but hey, he got that 270 yards, exactly the same as what Cavan just did. And right now, Ian going for the potential green here. In which, in a par 4, you want to do it in this. You want to ideally try to get it onto the green and into.
Yes.
And he's going to
Beautiful
do it.
strike here. Oh. And that just kept releasing. Good shot, though.
And now Steven trying to do the exact same, 167 yards away from the pin. Can he make it count?
Looks
Good
like he's
line.
right at it here. And that is a great shot. He will have a little bit of a putt here, but still shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Gavin, last one to go here on the second shot. Trying to land on that green. 8 mile per hour winds against him. So will that come into factor as it does come a little bit short, but will it carry on to the green? It does. And relatively good
Oh,
positioning actually due to the slope.
he's gonna set up so nice for that sec or third shot.
Yeah. And now Ian with a little bit longer of a putt, 19 feet here from the hole. Staying patient, trying to make sure everything is going right and lined up correctly. No caddy to help him out. And it
Oh,
is going to go a bit short.
yep. This is Steven now.
Going for the bird.
Oh, beautiful.
There
Gr-
we go, Steven.
Great
This is
putt.
the time to shine.
Lots of golf left here. Now he can go on a bit of a run. And just
Ooh.
missed it. Burnt the edge.
Now Ian trying to finish things off on a par, on an even note. And he does exactly that. So he's going to go ahead, maintain his lead here without changing the score. Kevin doing the exact same. And now Steven down to just 3 over. So still has 4 holes remaining. I think
Mounting the
a
comeback.
potential comeback if he can play it to at least 1 under,
Oh,
get
yeah.
birdies for the rest. Might be the play.
Driver in the hands now. I believe this was Steven.
It was. You wanted to see 315. He gave you 323.
Wow.
Come on, Derek.
Gripped it and ripped it right down the middle.
See if what Ian has in the tank here. Can he keep the streak up? Oh, it gives you a little bit of a 320 there.
Yeah. And just right behind Steven there.
Now,
And now
Kevin
eight
looking
mile
to attack here.
8 mile an hour wind at his back. And is he going to what a drive?
Yeah, that was the angle to go in at.
And he's going to set himself up beautifully for the next shot.
You know what it is, Derek? It has to be that encore
It's
polo.
yes,
Like it
it's
has to be.
100%. And I just got to maybe try to sweet talk my way into getting one of those shirts because I really like them.
Yeah, and on top of that, I mean, if it makes you a better player,
Well,
can't go wrong with it.
I don't know how many shirts I need to have in order to make me a better player, but but they are definitely stylish there. And Ian just a bit too far with that. Too much power. He didn't skip any gym days and just crush that ball. And
Yeah,
this should be Steven here.
I mean, Ian, maybe take some more time at the beach instead of the gym because
Yeah.
overpowering things a little bit too much here.
Steven looking to see if he can just hit it there and stick it. And
Oh no.
unfortunately, he's going to get to go and hang out with all the people in the crowd there. Wow, way to clobber the crowd. That's what Strive says. Oh boy.
Gavin looking to get as close as possible. Could be
Oh,
a very good lineup.
what a shot.
Wow. Kevin, where did you get those shirts? I mean,
You got to hook up
we
us
need to talk after.
Canadians. Listen, we can't even come across the border. Otherwise, we'd be there and I'd be able to bug you about your shirt in real life.
Yeah. Ian going for this potential birdie. Can he chip it close or potentially even knock it in?
Yeah, the green at the very beginning part of this moves quite a bit, but once you get
Yeah.
up into the middle of it, you do have quite a bit of slope down to the left. And he's
Oh,
going to be able to play this just a little short, but able to get this putt for sure. It's a makeable putt.
see what happened there was Ian went to the beach a little bit too much.
Yeah, yeah.
So back to the gym, Ian, and that would have gone in.
Oh, great try there. All right, now. And Kevin. Or is this Ian?
I think
I
it's
guess.
Kevin.
Is it? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, it's so close. Ian sitting at 5 under right now, going for the par. Otherwise, it's looking at a bogey.
yeah.
Oh
Oh,
no.
that was so close, Ian. Listen, Ian, I want to be that guy, but if we were golfing together, I would have given you that putt. That putt would have
Eh,
been yours. You wouldn't even had to try to putt that.
Ian, maybe ask your teammate there for an encore golf shirt. Eh,
Problem was you weren't using the OnCore golf balls. That's that's the problem.
that is true. The encore golf balls, I mean, you might want to ask him for some of those. It might change the style of play. It's more custom, right? So customize it to your play. Um, you don't have to skip the gym anymore. You can kind of have the ball work against you.
Hey, there's a special right now, actually, Kevin, on the OnCore site. If you
Oh, is
buy
there?
if you buy 3 dozen or more of the balls, you receive free customization or personalization.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. And they're like the golf balls are like good. Like they're good golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Golf Digest. There was a gold. I believe they were a gold winner for their tour balls. So
Really?
yeah, yeah. So they're not no slouches for sure. Exclamation point giveaway in the chat, guys. And
Wow.
you will be able to get might be able to get some encore swag. So yeah, big thank you to Encore honestly for putting this out. This is a lot of fun, and yeah, let's uh let's get some hype in the chat here, guys. Exclamation point giveaway. Get yourself in there, and you could get away with some of these sweet golf balls.
Yeah, and on top of that, I mean, fans of golf, be sure to check out and download Encore's Golf Boost AI app for free. I mean, it's an artificial intelligence swing lesson, and there's so many more cool features to help your game of golf. And I mean, simply search for it in the store. I think it's in the Android or Google store, Google
Yeah, the
Play,
Play Store. Yeah, Play
or even
Store
the
or
App
the App
Store
Store.
for
Yep.
for Apple. So, I mean, if you're looking to improve in any way, Encore is there to help you.
Heck yeah. And you know what? Yeah, listen, with the way that he can actually still like the way he can play golf on here, I would love to know what his actual handicap is.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, Steven now sitting at 4 over, looking to attack the green here on his second hit.
I believe, Steven. I believe.
We know it's gonna work. We know it.
Not a doubt in our minds. What
Look
a
at
shot.
that.
Let's go. All right. Here we go.
Like this is Ian here.
Little 9-iron in the hands here. 142 yards out.
Got the wind working a little bit against him.
His handicap is a 1. Man, he's almost a scratch. Okay. Okay. I
Wow,
see you out
okay.
there. And Ian's about a 3. Okay, Ian.
I think it's the shirt, man. If Kevin, get Ian a shirt, he might be able to move down
Maybe that's
to
why
a
he
one
doesn't want to give him.
handicap.
That's why he does.
Oh,
Oh, what a shot. That's why he doesn't want to give him a shirt, Kevin.
listen, Ian, we're gonna need you to calm down here for the crowd. I don't think the museum can fit that many people.
Steven is unsure, but I think he's a god. All right, Harry. Thanks, bud. I love it. Harry helping us out. Make sure if you guys are at the Strong Museum of Play, go and see Harry. He's at the tournament table. Say hey, talk to him about drink control. He'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it just misses. And right
beautiful
now,
try.
Ian, an excellent opportunity. Solid flat green here for that birdie. And I think it's the shirt. It has to be the shirt.
Yeah, it's definitely the shirt. This should just be a little gimme here for Ian. Don't even look anymore.
You
There
know,
you
Ian,
go.
you're sitting at 4 under. You're in a good position. Nothing to be upset about. You got this.
Steven now just a little tap in. Pick up the ball and let's move on to the next hole. Hole
Another par
16.
three.
Hole 16, par 3.
Kevin looking to opt in with the 6 iron.
Wind at 9 miles an hour to the right. So this might push the ball. He is playing the wind though. This might turn out just beautifully. Look at this.
Wow.
Get up on the second deck. Oh, just short though. That's gonna roll all the way back. It can be a tough putt for sure, but great shot.
Steven going to look to attack this a little bit more. Goes a little bit too far to the right into the rough.
It's okay. You
But
can chip in from there.
yeah, good position for a chip. Ian has been going to the gym a lot for this moment, so he can actually aim at the lake, and it'll get a little bit further than that.
I thought he was gonna go for the bank off of the media tower back there, but he didn't. So probably a smart move for Ian.
Goes a bit to the right, but does land on that green.
And he's up on the second level, so this putt is gonna be nice and flat, I think. Steven, ready for his chip in? So are we.
19 yards away.
Chip
And the
up.
chip
Okay,
comes
okay.
in.
Respectable, respectable. Still stayed up there. I'm more interested on this putt here. Let's see what kind of movement this is going to have. Because this is an uphill putt, right?
It is. It's going to be fighting against him the entire time. And look at the aggression of the slopes
Yeah, that's a
and the
tough putt.
curve.
Yeah,
Far to the left.
that is a tough putt.
I just think there was not enough power there.
Yeah. Give it to Ian. He has all the power. So this is what I was talking about here that stayed up on the ridge. So
Hmm.
it's a flatter putt. And oh man,
Oh,
great weight. Great weight. Just you know, just didn't have enough on the break.
it was close. It was a
It
very good
was.
attempt.
Now Steven coming on up. Ah, good try. Good try. Right back to Kevin. Oh, just
Oh,
burnt the right side of the cup. This hole is this pin position is not easy.
it's difficult, and that's why par threes are essentially a nightmare to play, right?
Man,
I mean,
they're so bad. I know that like I know that they're the scoreable holes and but if you think about it on any type of regular hole, if you're 180 yards out, you're not sticking that close to the pin. You know what
mhm.
I mean? Like
I
yeah, and
mean,
to
I like to think of par threes as the differentiator that
yes.
sets, amateurs and pros apart,
Yeah, oh for
right?
sure.
Just the way they attack it and approach it, it has to be so precise and consistent in your shot. And I mean, it's a good thing that you get to use an iron instead of a driver because drivers, we all know, it goes by the day. Sometimes you're very consistent with it, sometimes you're not. And it's just one of the hardest clubs to master. But irons, on the other hand, you can be relatively consistent with them.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. That was a beautiful drive there from I believe that was Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful drive for Ian there. And this is gonna be Kevin here. Coming up, grip it and rip it. And that is going to be a beautiful shot. So this is going to be a very reachable par, or yeah, reachable par four. And a second shot is going to be a nice chip up onto the green. So um, 3 wood in hand, or he might be switching right to a driver at the very last second here.
Yep. Went with the driver. Going to go the distance.
Good shot.
Wow.
Steven back up. Second shot here on the par 417. They are playing the TPC at Boston.
That was a gorgeous lineup.
It was beautiful shot from Steven.
Ian looking to line himself up for a potential birdie once again to regain his 5 under after hitting a bogey last time around. And look at
This
that
will,
positioning.
yeah, this will set up very nice for Ian. Beautiful chip. Kevin, 61 yards. Second shot here. Beautiful little chip.
Oh,
And oh
wow.
my,
Just
what
give
a
it to him.
shot.
Ian going for that birdie here. 7 feet away. A short putt. But can he line it up with the slope? And he does.
Yes, sir. Great putt.
Back to 5 under.
Steven here for a bird. Bring this back. Gain a stroke back here. Yes,
There
sir.
we go.
Great putt.
Now
And
Kevin.
Kevin, last but not least, here for a bird. He went to the Matrix for a second. He's back.
Came back in time.
came back and and got a bird. 18th hole, par 5.
Last one here.
This
Great opportunity for Eagles
for sure.
as long as they attack it right.
I believe the wind is going to help them with this one as well. What a beautiful, beautiful tee shot.
Gavin looking to tee off as well. Opting with the 3-wood right now. Will he upgrade to the driver? He does. He upgrades to that driver and he just sends it full.
Absolutely. Ranks it
Gets
right down the middle.
282 yards off of that.
Steven here, going to be switching over to a driver for sure. Last hole of this 18 hole round number 2. Oh boy. Steven has too much power.
Ian, being the furthest away right now, going to go ahead, try to attack the green here. As you can see, there's a very aggressive slope towards
There's
the
no
right
way.
there.
He
If he
rocked
lands
driver off a
there,
deck. He rocked a driver off the deck.
and look at where it gets him. Look at
Oh!
where it gets him.
Oh my goodness.
All right, ladies, one at a time. Ian will sign autographs after.
Everybody, the meet and greet with Ian will happen at driver off the deck, and what a play that was.
Kevin using to opt with the 3-wood.
Oh,
Doesn't get the distance, and it gets an unfortunate bounce into the bunker. Now it leaves Steven here. And look at
Steven?
that. Keep in
Yeah.
mind, Ian has a position for an eagle.
Steven's just gonna have to play it safe here. That's the smart play from Steven. Just play it safe, put it into play again, and now you can attack it with his third shot here.
Yeah, still a good opportunity for a birdie.
All right. Now, coming up with Cavan, going to be looking to get this very close so we can just tap in for a bird.
Oh my
Oh!
goodness.
What a beautiful shot for Cavan. Should be a guaranteed birdie there.
Steven looking to approach here.
Good little approach shot. And let's make this putt for a par.
And
Good
oh,
try. Good try.
doesn't curve necessarily the way he wanted it to, but very close. And here, Kevin
Cavan for a birdie.
finishing things off the 18th hole with a
Good 18.
birdie. But look at what Ian has here. Eagle
Ian.
opportunity to go 7 under. And he does that.
Atta boy, Ian. Great, great eagle there.
Maybe that's why
finish-
Kevin didn't give him a
Finish
shirt.
it off strong here. Steven finishing off the 18. What a game, guys. And just like that, Ian -7. Woo!
-7, Derek. I mean, I don't remember a time in my life where I've hit -7.
No, no, maybe in a best ball competition or a scramble with the friends, maybe that
Maybe.
would be a thing, but unfortunately, no, -7 doesn't happen for me.
No,
And
definitely not.
honestly, that was so much fun just to watch and be a part of. And yeah, like I just the shot that Ian hit there just to finish it all off, to finish off with an eagle, is super nice and great to see. Everybody that is in chat, exclamation point giveaway in chat. We will be doing a draw very soon, because we are just finished round number 2. And if you guys are in attendance at the Strong Museum of Play, make sure you go and see the OnCore golf booth set up there, and make sure you come by to the tournament booth and see all of the GLG guys and say hey to everybody. And if you want to be a part of everything that we are doing here, make sure you go up and talk to them, and we'll see if we can get you on one of the computers and play a couple of rounds of golf.
And actually, while you were explaining all that, Derek, I think we have our first winner for
Oh,
the
okay.
giveaway, and it's going to
Okay.
be an online winner. So are you guys ready for this? Okay, the winner of a dozen golf balls from OnCore, Uber1, OOBERR1. I think
Uber,
that's
you
how you say
here?
it, Uber1. If you're here, congratulations, you have just won a dozen of golf balls from OnCore. And I think you should be pretty excited right now. I mean, hey, free dozen of golf balls. Hopefully you get to use them sometime this summer. Test them out, maybe even do a review on it. See how you
That'd be
enjoy
fun.
them. I mean,
Yeah.
congrats.
Congratulations, Uber. That is exciting, my friend. And yeah, I'm very excited to see how match number 3 is going to go. I know that we are doing another 2 versus 2, I believe, right?
Is it a 2 versus 2? Or is it going to be, I think it's a solo coming up.
It might be a solo. You are correct. I'm sorry.
It's
It
a solo Stableford.
It is a solo Stableford. And it will be on TPC at Sawgrass, which is my favorite golf course of all time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that is a very nice course. I mean, honestly, any of these courses, phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
And I've gotten the opportunity to play at a couple of courses in Asia as well. My goodness, golf courses are just phenomenal. It's so, even if you aren't good at the game, it's always a place to just go play, have some fun, and just enjoy the scenery. And
Yeah.
just the way they've built the courses, the different obstacles they have. I mean, I've once seen one with a full cliff, and I mean, there's a little bridge that you literally drive your golf cart across to reach the other end. And I mean, if you lose your ball, God knows I lost it all the time there. So
I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. Yeah, golf is one of those great things. It's not just a game, right? It's a
exactly.
social event, and you everybody that you talk to normally about golf, everybody always has something great to say. So it brings the world together in a unique way, for sure.
Yeah.
But round 2 in the books. Round 3 will be coming at you very soon, and we're going to take it to a quick break, but stay tuned, guys, and we'll see you very shortly after the break.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning. Museum is a place that you can come and see everything that you ever wanted when you were a child and get a chance to touch it, learn about it, and have fun with it.
What we do here is unlike anything else. If you're 8 or 88, there's something for you at the Strong Museum.
Do you not want to spend time in 285,000 square feet of artifacts and exhibits and everything relating to play all the way back to your childhood? Because it's a pretty easy sell for me.
How can you not enjoy being in a place where people are having fun? You see grandparents playing with the grandkids, you see people from the city playing with people from the suburbs, and play just brings people together.
Seeing the smiles on the kids' faces, seeing them enjoy the game, that touches my heart.
The first tee definitely made me more confident as a leader and as a person.
You get to meet a lot of new people. It makes golf fun.
We use the game of golf as a context, or a classroom, I like to call it, where we can pull out the inherent values and lessons that golf teaches and instill those in young people through fun activities that they will remember.
We have respect, honesty, courtesy, judgment, integrity, and every situation that you'll face on a golf course is directly tied to one of those.
A lot of the sports don't necessarily relate sports to life, and First Tee is focused on that.
First tee really changed me. Now I'm like super outgoing, always talking, never shutting up.
I get to see kids grow and be a small part of that. I get to be a part of creating a program where we create challenges for them, and let's see what they produce out of that. Kids are amazing.
This program is great. I love the coaches, and I hope I can come back next time.
It's really about teaching us golf and being a better person.
I had a lot of fun. I really do want to come back next summer.
Are you tired of playing online tournaments for no glory and fake online trophies? How about you start playing for a little bit of glory with GLG? Not only do we host real prize pool tournaments, we professionally broadcast them live on Twitch.
As Beefcake really can't find.
Seeing the smiles on the kids' faces.
hope everyone had a great little bit of a break here, but we are back with more PGA 2K21 for this OnCore Esports Invitational. And joined with me still, Derek. I mean, we're entering your favorite map, you said, right? Your favorite course, TPC Sawgrass. I mean, what's your favorite part about this map? Or course, for that matter?
I would say the 17th, obviously. One of the signature holes of all of golf. It's just beautiful. The whole course is just super nice. Any of the TPCs are very, very nice courses. I know that one just opened up near the Toronto area. What was it? Or it was renamed to a TPC. Not really just opened up, but it's been there for a little bit. But yeah, all of the TPCs are just beautiful. Just Sawgrass has that. I don't know, man. Like, there's just something about it. I've never had a chance to play it. I would really love to, but yeah, it's one of those things that it's on the bucket list for sure.
Definitely. And on top of that, I mean, for those that aren't aware, OnCore is hosting a event on July 11th. Okay.
Yeah.
It was originally the 12th. I think they moved it to the 11th. It's going to be their Niagara Frontier Golf Club event. So for those that want more information, !OnCore in chat, and you can find out a little bit more. But we're going to jump right into it. And Steve is the co-founder of OnCore, so we're expecting some big things here for Steve.
Very big things, but let's just talk about Tony. Did you see his
Yes,
character? Unbelievable. Make a little statement here. Brandon not happy with that shot that we just saw. A little bit off to the right here. But yeah, oh my goodness, the outfits. That's what we get from chat. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Hey,
and
the outfits are what make it, right? I mean, like we said earlier, it's not just about the game of golf, it's about the fashion.
And he has a candy cane putter. Do you see that?
Go.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
See, I was looking at that candy cane putter. I wasn't sure how it actually worked, but I mean, I guess it's just a skin in the game, and yeah, I was looking to getting it as well.
It looked pretty well. It looked like it worked pretty well. Actually, he just popped that right into there. Not a big deal. And yeah, it looks like Steve here is going for a par. Just gonna miss that, so he's gonna be able to finish this off with a bogey.
Bogey to start, not an ideal position, but I mean, we can all expect Steve to bounce back. It's only the first hole.
Sure. Just the first hole makes it a little bit easier for himself. And Tony already -1 through one. So second hole coming up here for Tony.
And Tony is looking to start off strong, and he does exactly that. Brendan on the other end, finishing off even after the first hole. And you got Jackson here, I think, still finishing it off. Landing on the green, I believe, if it rolled back.
Yep, very, very close anyway. Brandon here, going to be on his second shot on the second hole. And he is 117 yards out here. So he's going to be looking just to shoot it just in front here and just let it roll up.
Jackson aiming for a birdie, but it comes a little bit short, but he still has that opportunity for par. So can he finish it off even? Jackson playing in the comfort of his home right now. Not a lot of pressure here. Jackson, if you want to wave hi to all the viewers.
Give yourself a little wave. Hey there, bud.
Yeah.
Good putt. Good putt. Yeah, there you go.
He's got the.
he got
Is that a golf glove
there.
on?
He's wearing his golf glove. I absolutely love it. Steve now.
And there's Steve.
Oh, and
Also
he
has his OnCore golf
yeah,
shirt.
Of course he does. Maybe you got to hook up some of the, hook up some of.
Instantly, yeah. For those that don't know, that golf shirt alone instantly makes you a 1 handicap player.
Yeah, it brings all your handicap all the way down to 1. Brandon here just going to be trying to get a bit closer.
Has an opportunity to really attack this for potential birdie, but I think he's just going to play it safe, go for the par.
Big
It's okay,
putt
Brendan.
coming
No
up.
pressure. No pressure.
Big putt coming up here.
Brendan going for this par. And he sinks it.
Nails it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. That's how easy people play this game. Tony
Let's
here.
go,
Hey, Tony. How are you?
And
oh man, so close. I love the candy cane.
Still has that birdie though. Still has the birdie, and he's already at -2.
That was going for an eagle. He's all over this already. Good.
There we
putt.
go.
And Tony making the putt, little one up in the air. Ayo.
Basically the jester in this situation, right? I mean, it's kind of like a jester costume overall, or is it more of like a elf costume?
I think it's pretty much a fine line between the two, really. Like you could wear it as an elf costume during, the holiday season, and then, if you want to just be a jester, you can wear it as a jester costume as well.
You're right. You're right. And so far, I mean, Tony, off the first 3, has birdied all 3.
It's 100%.
Can he maintain it on the 4th? He does. 4 for 4.
It's definitely the suit.
There has to be some sort of OnCore branding on that suit.
Well, we know some guys that maybe work for them, so we might be able to get them to hook something up.
And we got Jackson here trying to line up for a birdie, but now
Gonna
for
be
the par.
good pot.
A dog-sized almond.
Oh, look
Oh, he's got the whole fit. He's got the whole fit.
Outfit happening. That boy, hat off. Everybody needs to just support Jackson.
Maybe some sort of banter coming through, but hey, it's what it's all about, right?
Did you see his name? It's a dog-sized almond.
Yeah.
And Steve here going to be looking for a great shot. And look at how big that green is. So
I know.
Lots of green to work with, but I mean he doesn't have a lot of green because the shot was so good. Only 16 feet away. Little fast putt here.
Ooh. Just a little bit too far to the left, but still, again, good opportunity for par here, as the green looks relatively flat. And he
Makes
gets
it.
it.
Great putt. Brandon here, going to be going for a bird. Trying to get a shot back here. We're going to find out how he reads breaks.
Oh,
great
there
putt.
he goes.
Bringing that back to a +1. Now we are going to be hopping on with Tony here. Beautiful putt.
What is he at right now?
-4.
Okay. I was gonna say, if he's at -6 through 6 holes,
Yeah.
he needs to calm down.
Par 3 coming up here. Par 3 7. Wind is sitting at around 7 miles an hour, but that's not going to affect him here. This shot is beautiful.
Okay. Another birdie
And
opportunity.
Tony going for a bird here. Not a lot of movement. You have to think that this might be just a straight on putt right in.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Breaks a
That's
little bit to the right. But hey, still par.
still got a
Still
par
par.
here. And Jackson, hands up in the air, ready to go. Look
Got
at
his
this.
golf club
He
ready.
has his golf
Is that his
club,
putter?
everything's going great for him right now. As we move along here. Beautiful putt. Great putt.
There we go. And now back to Steve here.
Steve making
Finishing
the
off
putt.
this putt.
Did you see Jackson? I'm pretty sure he just lost his mind when he made that putt. He is fired up.
Here's the driver off the tee. Slices a little bit to the right, but gets a friendly bounce. Still on the fairway, I believe. Or
Yep. Yeah, light rough.
very close. A little
Yeah.
light rough, yeah. Or what the game likes to call cat stuff.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, that's exactly what it likes to call it. That's so funny. Should be able to get out of here without that big of an issue.
Has to keep in mind there is 6 mile/hour winds kind of fighting against the ball here, but to the right. And it does curve a little bit. But still in a good position to at least hit that par, but he can attack and attempt a shot at that birdie. Oh my goodness, that was close.
It was so close to dunking.
I don't know, whenever you get that kind of a shot and it goes in,
Ugh,
how do you top that?
you don't.
Whenever you chip a shot in, that's just so hard to beat that feeling.
Yeah, that's it really. Like you just kind of pick up your ball and move on. You're like, I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. And that putt just stuck on to the right hand of the cup and just rolled right past. It's a tough bogey there.
It is.
All
Now we
right,
got
so
Brendan here.
Brendan going for a par putt and a far one at that.
Yeah, it's going to be a far one. The green near the pin looks relatively stable, but it's that opening bit that kind of curves to the left. And I think, does he compensate for it? Maybe a little bit too little. It
And
does.
that
And Brendan has his glove on as well. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of golfers tend to pull off the glove on the green to get a little bit more of a feel.
Yeah, normally the glove's not on the green, and that's exactly why we're seeing Brandon miss those two putts.
Not enough feel, Brendan. Take off the glove.
Not enough
take off the
feel.
glove on the green.
Not enough feel around the glove. Around the green, yes. Oh my!
Tony's just here on a different world right now.
I mean, literally on a different world. He is
Sitting
an
at
elf.
5 under, entering the back 9. And I mean, really well done.
Tony here. 11th hole, first shot. About to be rocking this one out.
Got the 8-mile-per-hour wind towards that southeast side.
Didn't seem to affect him. He played it right into the wheelhouse and just cranked it and let the wind just do its thing. And now a secondary shot here. Look at this. 7 miles an hour. And I think he is playing the wind with the way that the ball flight's going to go. And he is.
Yeah.
So sets
doesn't look
himself
like
up.
the shot he was looking for, but still in a good position here.
Turned out okay, though.
Will he go for the birdie? It curves just a bit too much to the right. But hey, still par. So there's that opportunity.
Yes, sir. Great par. Keeping that momentum going off of the birdie on the 10th hole here. So 12th hole, par 3, and a 7-mile-an-hour wind. I'm going to see if that wind's going to push it for him, and it does.
Ooh. Keeps going. Has a good opportunity to chip this in. I think he did it. I think he did it.
He does
oh
it.
My goodness.
Unbelievable. Atta boy, Tony.
Now, Brandon, remember what we talked about earlier. Glove off.
Well, he's chipping right now, so
Yeah.
he should be able to keep the glove on here, but then once he gets onto the green, the glove should go in the back pocket.
Yeah.
So you can get the feel for the green. And if we were golfing together, I would say that's good, pick it up, but we're not, unfortunately, and I don't know if he has the glove on. Good putt. Good putt.
Good putt. Oh, look at Steve's drive here off the tee as it lands so close, but just a bit too much power as it keeps going. And I mean, Tony is just so far ahead in the lead right now. Jackson, really the only player that's kind of close.
Yeah, Tony's just pretty much running right now. And I think it is 100% all due to everything that he is wearing.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just about the fashion statement, right? And oh my goodness, Tony, very close for that long range putt, but still another birdie to add to the table. And I think he's at 7 under now.
Tony just wants everybody to know that he usually plays on master difficulty. So that's where we are.
Yeah.
And that's a big difference in the game. If you're going from an amateur difficulty to a master difficulty, any type of movement on the joystick itself will react. So just the forgiveness alone in this difficulty is probably what what makes it super easy for Tony, as you saw with that shot right there. It's just he's even using the shot shaping techniques on these, and I believe in beginner it doesn't really matter at all. So I mean, he's just kind of doing it for fun, and that's another birdie for Tony, and that's 3 birdies in a row now.
I mean, sitting at 8 under, I don't think anyone's going to be catching up to him anytime soon. But there is hope. Jackson looking to tee off here. Ooh, does slide a little bit too far to the left.
He's on the fairway on the oh, he had to re-tee.
Yeah, I think he went on to the wrong
Yeah.
wrong hole.
Yeah, little OB. If anybody in chat is new and you just hopped in, exclamation point giveaway in chat. Our good friends at OnCore Golf is hooking up one more lucky winner at the end of our 4th match. So just if you're new and you're hanging out in chat, just exclamation point giveaway to make yourself eligible to win.
And right now,
all right. Oh. Okay,
it looks
everybody,
like
exclamation point giveaway, because this is our last match. So get in there.
looks like Tony going for a potential eagle here.
Why not? Oh.
A little bit too far to the right there.
Brandon just going for it here. In the bunker for Brandon. Oh, man. Tried to hole it. Unfortunately, just a bit too far there. Steve
Jackson
might be just in an okay spot. He is.
Yeah. Jackson had a little bit of a turn of events coming from. Is he still 3 under? He's still 3 under here.
He sure is. And OnCore has a big event coming up, guys. On July 11th. Here, let me just do this real quick. On July 11th, OnCore's upcoming event. It is a. Hold on one second. My
Niagara
computer. There you go.
Frontier Golf Club.
My computer
On
just
July
froze.
11th. No worries, I got you.
Thanks, man. Everything just froze on my end, and I couldn't do anything.
But if those that are interested in more information, exclamation mark OnCore in chat to find out more about their event. And on top of that, they are having a sale right now on their website. So for those that are interested, if you buy 3 dozen or more right now, you receive free customization or personalization, sorry, on any of your golf balls that you get. So, I mean, why not, right? If you can get an opportunity to get customization thrown in for free, I mean, that's a bang for buck right there.
Absolutely.
Look at Tony sitting at 8 under on the 17th hole, going for eagle. I mean, it's going to be huge.
Absolutely, and he is going to be going for this putt here, and if he makes this, it, like you said, is for an eagle.
10 under he goes. Will he hit it? He
Absolutely.
does.
Great putt from Tony there. Eagle and 10 under into the final hole.
Incredible.
Brandon here for bogey, just to finish off this hole relatively quickly. And yes.
And guys, I don't want to get everyone too excited, but I mean, here at GLG, we running today's production, and on top of that, we host video game events and tournaments weekly. Not to mention, we are building our first location at Innovation Square in Rochester, New York, on the 22nd floor of the old Xerox Tower in downtown Rochester. Okay, so once that's ready, you can have the opportunity to game in the clouds at the tallest gaming facility in North America this fall. How exciting is that?
That is so exciting. I am beyond excited for that, and I'm looking forward to it.
I can't wait. I mean, we're both from Toronto. I'm excited to eventually make that drive down just to check it out. You know, I can't wait, and potentially even cast some live events there. I mean,
oh man,
how cool would that be?
It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be next level for sure. And man, just to see how far GLG has come within the last year is unbelievable. So yeah, it's definitely a well-deserved accomplishment. And Tony just finishing off there, -10, par on the final hole there. And a dog-sized almond here. Jackson looking for a strong putt. This does look like it's about to drop. Yes, sir. Great putt.
There we go. -4.
He can like, if he goes on a run here, he might be able just to run this all the way in, and might be able to give Tony a run at the end here.
He could. I mean, he's got 3 holes left. He has a possibility if he makes some miracles happen.
Birdie, and then
hole in one. Here we go. Oh,
what
that
a
was
shot!
close. But that's a good birdie opportunity right there.
Absolutely. And I believe this is Brandon. Oh, okay. It is not Brandon. Going for this putt here for birdie. Easy putt. Easy putt. Let's go. So excited. Birdie drops.
Great opportunity to make a late run for that matter. You got Brendan here for the birdie as well, and he nails it. Brings him back to 1 over to finish things off. Very good attempt at the showing. And look, he gets new sunglasses.
Got new sunglasses.
And there's that AI, I believe, that's playing with Jackson. And he's got 9-mile-per-hour winds coming his way. This is actually going to be his second hit.
On a par 5, yeah.
Yep. Just going to driver it off.
Perfect shot.
Right onto the green.
Hold on.
Right past the green.
A little chip up here.
That was from the AI, I believe.
Sure was. Sure was.
He has his opportunity here. Can he hit it? Oh, just a bit short. If he had a little bit more strength in that, that would have been it. That would have been that eagle he was looking for. But hey, He can still secure that birdie.
Birdie putt in. Hole 17 coming up. Love this hole.
Is your favorite one?
Yes.
Par
It's
3.
It's
What
a
did I
par
say?
3. I know. I just love it though. Little PC action here.
Shooting for the stars.
Big birdie attempt.
Well, he's got to adjust his shot a little bit more as it curves to the left.
Nails it.
Or the right. And I mean, there you go. 4 birdies in a row. And had he have started this run a little bit earlier, I don't know, Tony would have had a good run. Would have been a tight competition.
So he needs an albatross here.
Yeah, and it is a par 5.
What a drive.
Lucky bounce.
Yes, sir.
All right, he's got to sink it here.
Sink it here to tie.
Play it safe.
For sure. For sure.
Now the wind fighting against him. Gonna try to line this up for an eagle or now birdie.
Great shot though. Set himself up perfectly for this bird.
And this is to secure second. And he does exactly that. What a series.
What a series and what a fun day.
It's been a blast. It's been a blast. And I mean, Tony might need to reach out to you for some tips later on.
Right?
But, amazing job, amazing showing from all 4 players. Steve, huge shout out to you for, putting on this event, getting us to help you out with it as well. And all the players for coming out and supporting, having fun, playing some golf.
Yeah, it's been a blast, honestly. I've had a great time. It's been a very nice change of pace from what we're normally used to.
Yeah.
Now I will tell you this, the OnCore Cup is coming up, and that's on July 11th. And it's at the Niagara Frontier Golf Club. It is a match play series. Okay, so the match will consist of 2 player teams. So make sure you bring a partner, find a partner, and you'll face off against 2 competitors. The front sign will be a best ball match play, and then the back 9 will be an individual match play format. It's only limited to 36 players, so make sure you sign up now, and we'll hit you up with an exclamation point OnCore in chat, and then you can go there and you can sign yourself up, you and a partner, and see if you can win that tournament.
I mean, if it weren't for COVID, I think I'd make that trip down there. I think I'd make that trip and see if we could come away with a little bit of a prize. I suck.
And get ready for the final giveaway. It is coming up right now, and HD the Gamer TTV has won. So congratulations. Wow, and yeah, you got some pretty sweet stuff coming your way. Kevin, man, I've had just such a blast today, and a lot of fun golf, and everybody at GLG seemed to be having a great time over there. So yeah, man, it's been a blast.
Hey, it's one of the first in-person events in a while, right? And I mean, why not? And on top of that, we got the opportunity to cast a different game that we're not used to.
Yeah,
which is a blast. And again, huge shout out to OnCore Golf for putting up this event along with First Tee, which is Western New York's, company that's kind of supporting junior golfers and getting them into the game, right? And I feel like that is something that's super important because golf is often perceived as, an older sport, right? And it doesn't matter when you start. I think it's good for all ages, and it's just something to kind of enjoy and have fun with.
Yeah, yeah. And if you have a young child that's interested in learning golf, First Tee is where you start. So if you want to learn more about that, you can, if you are live and at the event now, you can go and hang out with the OnCore group, and they'll be able to help you out a little bit about that. But make sure you take a look at OnCore's golf. They make world premiere golf balls, and they are hosting a sale right now. You buy 3 dozen or more, and you receive free customization or personalization on any of their Golf Digest Gold winning tour balls. So big shout out to OnCore Golf for putting this on, and for the Strong Museum of Play in Rochester, New York for the live event. Just big hats off to everybody.
And another huge shout out to Player Zone as well for providing all the equipment today. And if you're there in person, go check out their machines. They are right outside the theater doors. And again, I mean, I think I had a great time, Derek.
Yeah, it's been absolutely a blast, and yeah, I can't thank GLG enough for giving me the opportunity to come here and be able to work with you, Kevin, and the production team and everybody that's made this run so very, very, very smooth.
Yeah, I mean, until next time, hopefully everyone enjoyed it. But if you guys are there in person, I think we are doing some just free play. So if you guys want to stop by the theater, yeah, we'll figure that part out.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. Have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks for sticking around with us, and we'll see you next time.
Welcome to the OnCore Esports Invitational. Join us Saturday, May 8th for a round of golf and giveaways galore. Doors to the Strong Museum open at 10 a.m. Eastern. Or catch it live on Twitch.